Hello, this is Clean Coach Carly. I'm the staff nutritionist at Healthy Habits Living, and I am highlighting some of my favorite formulas from Thorne Research products. Now, if you followed any of my videos, you know that I'm a real stickler about quality. So there's several companies, Thorne is one of them, that founded their companies because they saw the supplements that were on the market and they were low quality junk. And the formulators, the people making the supplements, were using such low doses of supplements that they weren't ever going to help anybody. You'd have to take like a whole bottle. So it was just junk. So 30 years ago, Thorne was a group of doctors who was like, we've got to fix this. Okay, so they decided to build a brand with formulas that were actually supported in the medical research. So nutrients that had been studied, and also to use those nutrients in the correct dosing to get results. They also decided that they wanted to have superior manufacturing procedures. So that meant that they were really picky and are still very picky about what they put in their capsules as flow agents or binders or preservatives. They came up with the name Thorne because this is their quote. They knew that by upping the quality of their own supplements, that they would become a thorn in the side of lower quality supplement brands. And that's how they got their name. So Thorne supplements are manufactured in South Carolina, and the facility is CGMP certified. And I've talked about this many times before. Don't ever buy a supplement that doesn't have that label on it. So CGMP certified means certified for good manufacturing processes. That means they have third-party organizations come into their manufacturing to make sure that they are following procedures that keep supplements clean. So dust-free, toxin-free, and that they're actually putting in the capsule what they say is in the capsule. Okay, so CGMP, very, very important. And of course, Thorne follows that. The facilities, though, that Thorne uses also holds the NSF certification, which is a lot harder to get and has much higher standards. So they hold that, and they are one of the very few supplement companies that hold the NSF certification. And they are certified to produce sports products through NSF. And again, this is a lot of regulatory boards, a lot of paperwork, and a lot of compliance. So they're under a lot more scrutiny than some other really good supplement companies. They also make supplements for teams and athletes from the NBA, the NFL, and UFC. They're also recognized and have received an A rating from the Australian Therapeutic Goods Administration. And this is another organization that is very, very hard to be in compliance with and get certifications from because they're so rigorous. So Thorne has gotten an A from them also. So, if you are worried about quality, but also allergens and digestibility in supplements, Thorne is going to be the brand that you want to look to. So one of my favorite products that they have right now is the Collagen Plus. So collagen is popular. I know you can buy it at Costco, and now there's like ready-made drinks with collagen in it. But 10 years ago, that wasn't around. Nobody was doing that. So collagen, if you remember, should be coming from our diets. So collagen is like the gooey, kind of tough part, like at the end of your chicken drumstick that you don't usually eat. It's kind of whitish, opaque. It's kind of soft, but kind of stringy. So that's collagen. And collagen is what holds our joints together. And it's also in our hair, skin, and nails. And so this beauty formula, Collagen Plus from Thorne, is a beauty product. So it has collagen in it. Okay, so we already know we need that for our joints, our intestines, but also our hair, skin, and nails. It also has Hydro Peach, which is an extract from Japanese peaches, and it can help reduce dry, rough skin, and it has been proven to smooth and create vibrancy in your skin. So that's another great ingredient. And then the other one that it has, and this is the delicious one, is the Mito Heal. And it's a black currant extract, and it's the polyphenol from the black currant. So polyphenol is a plant nutrient, and it's antioxidant, and it is helpful for mitochondria. So it is clinically proven to support healthy hair, skin, and nails, reduces fine lines, improves facial brown spots, so melasma or things like that, improves skin coarseness or smoothness, but also, funny enough, supports a healthy stress response, mood support, and sleep quality. And it can also reduce food cravings. But it's in this formula for its beauty effects. This formula is a powder. It is not sweetened with sugar, which is a big deal to me. It's sweetened with stevia, and it tastes great because of that blackcurrant extract in it. So that is my number one favorite Thorne beauty product right now. Another product that I really like, and although this doesn't create beauty on the outside, it can definitely help with beauty coming from the inside, and that's Dim Advantage. I've talked many times about the importance of estrogen, but also the dangers of estrogen. So estrogen is important for both men and women, and estrogen dominance is at epidemic levels in the United States, as is obesity. Estrogen dominance does usually accompany obesity, and obesity does usually accompany estrogen dominance. The reason that we have so much estrogen dominance is because we have so many fake estrogens in the environment, including when we eat beef that has been given hormones. So we are getting the excess estrogen and other hormones that was given to the beef. So it's important to choose hormone-free beef. But there's other problems that we encounter with estrogen, like there are xenoestrogens, fake estrogens in plastic, and almost everything that we buy or eat or drink comes in plastic. So it's best to avoid that. There's also xenoestrogens in makeup that women put on their face, and men do too. Sometimes, up to 62 different chemicals in the makeup that we put on our faces every day. So estrogen, a lack of estrogen is a problem also. So when we're not metabolizing estrogen properly, we can get a buildup or not enough. Generally, it's a buildup or too much estrogen. And this causes symptoms, mood issues, sex drive issues, and of course, leads to hormone-driven cancers, specifically breast cancer. So I love Dim Advantage because it is diindolylmethane, which helps to conjugate or change and carry bad estrogens or estrogen metabolites out of your body. So as always, estrogen is a big issue in beauty as well, right? Because if we're in a bad mood or have no sex drive, we're not really beautiful on the outside because we feel terrible on the inside. Here's another product from Thorne that I love, and it's a nootropic. What is a nootropic? I've talked about it before. Nootropics are things to enhance your brain function. And I've been relying a lot on nootropics lately, the past couple years, because I have wanted to be able to focus better since I have been struggling with long-term COVID and a resurgence in Lyme and a mild mold exposure. So I've had to rely on nootropics to get my brain just to work at a basic functioning level. So in Memoractive, Thorne's nootropic formula, there's ashwagandha. I've talked about ashwagandha many times. It is an adaptogen, which means it helps to balance out your stress hormone release. It's not going to lower your stress hormone if you're not making enough, and it's not going to raise your stress hormone if you're already making too much. So it's an adaptogen. It's nourishing or food or nutrients for your adrenal glands so that they can function properly. So that is obviously important for function of your brain and focus. But this formula also has ginkgo biloba, acetyl L-carnitine, and bacopa, which all stimulate blood flow in a different way. Okay, so you're getting kind of a three-pronged approach there. The interesting ingredient in here also is pterosilibene or pterosilibene, however you want to say it. It's a specific extract from a patented formula called Pure Energy. So it's an antioxidant coupled with caffeine, because one of the problems with caffeine is it causes oxidative stress. But if you're taking a low dose of caffeine along with an antioxidant, you're not going to suffer that oxidative stress, and you're still going to benefit from the increased catecholamines that will help you to focus. So the dose is 2 capsules, but I recommend if you're sensitive to caffeine that you start with 1. The other interesting thing in this formula is lutein and zeaxanthin. Now, why is there lutein and zeaxanthin, which are known for helping your eyes, why is that in a brain formula? Well, because the formulators realize that many of us are staring at blue lights on our computer screens all day long. And so we need that extra protection for our eyes. When we get our brains to function really well, we still need to protect our eyes. So we've got that one. And then the last product that I'm really excited about right now with Thorne is the NiaCel 200. Everyone is talking about NAD, NAD+, and nicotinamide riboside. Okay, so nicotinamide riboside is the precursor to NAD. Well, what is NAD? It is the enzyme that is needed to create energy in every single one of your cells. Okay, so every cell needs it. And as we age and as we expose ourselves to oxidation and everything else that we do, our ability to keep that NAD enzyme in ready supply in our bodies lowers and decreases. Well, how do we get more of that enzyme? Well, we take nicotinamide riboside. So that is what is in NiaCel 200. And so you're looking to take this if you're trying to increase your overall energy, but also it's really known for its overall longevity support. It's one of those things that is kind of is on my list of kind of like, wow, it would be great if everybody could take this. But, you know, we can't take, we can't all afford it. We can't always take so many pills. But it would be my number one recommendation for anti-aging or oxidative stress. So those are my top picks from Thorne right now. And I'm glad that Thorne is around. There's definitely not a thorn in my side. They definitely bring up the standards of purity and being research driven and watching the preservatives and excipients that are put into your supplements. So here at Healthy Habits Living, we are always here to give you the best information about the high quality supplements and how to choose them. We are here to help you get healthy so you can stay healthy and be healthy.